Why, hello there. We haven't streamed in a while because we've all been doing some very annoying scheduling stuff, especially over Easter and holidays and stuff, so made it difficult to play. But we are back. We've also had some issues with some players, which has been resolved, and you will all find out. Um, Sadly, we are stuck with three people and not four because Hellfire couldn't make it today again. Um, so we'll find out how this goes. Okay, so Merton, you find yourself alone in the tavern as you wake up to a bright, sunny sky piercing through your window, which really annoys you.
The good old annoying ray of sun.
Yes.
Um, I am going to awake and just, I guess, do like a once over of my body after what happened in last session.
You are intact and still remaining with your body how it was, although you feel very exhausted still, even after getting a full night's rest.
That's right. Any visual changes or anything?
You notice that your skin is slightly paler than it was before.
I mean, as a witch, I already had pretty pale skin.
Yeah, which is why it's only very slight and only you would really notice it.
Okay. I'm just not even going to pay notice to it and go downstairs for some food.
Alright. You hobble your way downstairs because that's what we do downstairs.
Yeah.
And you find a table or you sit at the bar.
I'll find a table.
Alright. So you walk over to a nice table, four seats, wooden with a metal pole that holds the table up. You manage to order some food from the bartender and some drinks if you want it, but it's early morning, so.
Mm-hmm. And just
And
food.
uh, what do you do next?
Uh, I am going to pull up my. Well, okay, I'm not going to do that. Uh, I'm going to finish eating and then just go scavenge so I could make some more potions. Or, I guess, have the chance to, if I'm lucky.
Okay. Yeah, you can go right up and find some potions, or the components at
The,
least.
yeah, components. Probably go. I'll probably just do an hour.
I believe I made you do a nature check.
I believe so.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
if,
think it was nature.
yeah, if you're gonna go and search for some ingredients, then do a nature check.
Oh,
First
you'll be on
roll
the
is a
right page.
17.
Nice.
Not bad things. Alright, you find everything you need to make two potions. So,
All right. I guess I'm just gonna go back to the tavern and
okay.
sit there for a little bit, figure out what I want to do.
Alright. Um, as you walk back to the tavern, you bump into what looks like a blue-robed, white-haired drow person. And you you stay standing. However, they fall to the ground, dropping their book, which opens to a page, and you recognize that this would be a spell book. Uh, Talon, if you would like to introduce your character.
Oh, excuse me, fine sir. How are you today? As I pick up my book.
I'm doing good.
My name's Suri. What brings you to this fine town?
Well, we got invited by the Queen to do it's just stuff, and I guess we finished that. Now I'm trying to figure out what to do next.
Oh, the Queen? You work
Yep.
with the Queen, you do?
I worked with the Queen once, yes. Just
Hmm.
recently.
So what is it that you're interested in doing?
What do you mean by that?
You said you
Explain
were
more.
looking for things to do.
Oh, well, go adventuring. Anything, really.
Hmm. Well, I do work with the guild. They use me
Which guild?
as their retriever, I guess you could say. They have things that they want retrieved, and I go get it.
Which guild?
Are you asking me or him?
Not him.
Okay.
Do you have a particular name for the guild?
No, it's just the guild. It's because
Okay.
there's
Oh.
only one of them, and
Okay.
Merton, you
Well,
would not know
that's
if, what it
that was
is.
kind of what the way I took it. So I was
Yeah.
kind of sit
So
back.
you wouldn't know what they
It's
are or what how many of them there are because they're mostly an Eladrin thing, and you're not from here.
it's
That's why I'm asking. What guild?
yes. Well, it's I'm kind of puzzled. You're not from around here, are you?
um, I am not, no.
Oh, that would explain. Um, well, we are the guild. Um, it's a magic guild.
Right. That kind of makes sense. 'Cause I saw you drop your spell book.
Hmm. Yes, I did. I kind of unusual for me. I didn't sleep well last night, so I'm a
Oh, what's
little
you got?
off
What's got you
nature.
staying up from no sleep?
Oh, studying,
Ah,
constantly studying.
yeah, I don't relate with that. Sorry.
My eyes are hardly open and not studying. So what about you? What do you normally do? What is your name
Uh,
anyway? My name is
my na-
Suri. If I
my name's
didn't say
Merton.
that, Merton, Merton,
Yeah,
Merton, Merton, Merton.
that is I. I am a human.
I say that name didn't like strike a bell as from around these parts at all. So,
Yeah, I am from Anton.
town. Is that up north?
No, that's
You
southeast.
yeah, you would know that's
Oh,
southeast.
oh,
It's from the human island.
all right. So you're a little bit away from home. You have family down this way, or just
Um,
wandering
not
about?
anymore.
Not anymore.
Not
Okay,
anymore.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, stuff happens. Kind of caused it. But stuff happens. It's fine.
All right, all right, all right. So do you have any other people that you're
I
with
was
at the
with
moment,
three
or just
others.
what
I
happened to them?
I haven't been told. I think they went to the Tower of Magi.
Oh,
Mr. DM.
Yes,
I know where two of them went, but
yes,
I don't know where the third
you
one
had a
went.
conversation before you went to bed.
so what city are we in at the moment? Just
You're in
Eladrin.
Eladrin.
oh, okay, we're back in my hometown. Okay,
Yes.
all right.
But yes, two of them went to the Tower of Magi, and
Oh, okay, so they're
Hellfire you don't know, because nothing was said about his leaving.
Just yeah, he he just stopped wandering on his own.
all right. So they're up visiting in my neck of the woods then. All right.
Yeah.
Well, do they need any assistance? I might be able to. Oh, shall we say, grease the wheels, perhaps?
I mean, one of them is from the Tower of Magi, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
He is a magic construct. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think he was. So they should be fine.
okay. So is this anybody that I would know? DM.
Um, you haven't really gone to the Tower of Magi before. You've mainly stayed to the main continent, and the Tower of Magi, it's on its own island above. So you haven't really gone there before.
Yeah, as I say, I'm primarily with mother, so makes more sense.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm just coming back from a little route. Um, took some stuff back to the library, so perhaps if they have anything for me to hunt down, I'm always game to have somebody come along.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
it
tag
gets
along.
tiresome sometimes being.
Oh, it definitely is. Don't I know the thing?
Um, just real quick, what are you two mainly focused on during this conversation? So what are your characters mainly doing whilst having the conversation? Like, are you looking around, or are you investigating the other person to see stuff about them, or stuff like that?
I mean, I'm obviously taking in his attire. I mean, I'm in a comfortable place for me, so I'm by nature I'm not going to be as focused on my surroundings as much. I'm in a normal tavern for breakfast, so
Yeah.
Um,
um but I mean as far as him goes, I mean obviously I'm talking to him. I'm looking at his attire. Um I mean I'll be paying attention to facial expressions as he's talking. I mean he is definitely unusual for this area, so but I mean I'm not a
yeah.
Yeah.
xenophobic.
So
So
I I'm not actively, looking exactly at all around the room. Just casually while I'm talking to him, I'll look around him, see if there's anything else going on. Just paying attention to really anything. If there's any new jobs or anything, don't have to make a new job, but
Well, if you're looking around, like around the room, then you can do a perception check.
sure. What is my perception?
Perception.
Yikes!
Okay.
Not horrible.
Um, you don't see anything too out of the ordinary. Although, one female in a table, so she's sitting at a table, heavily armored. Well, no, not heavily armored. She's wearing leather armor, uh, also has wings, grabs your attention as being the only thing out of ordinary in the room.
Okay. While just casually having this conversation, I'm gonna ask Suri? Is that your name?
Agree.
Suri? Yep. If I guess it's normal to have winged humanoids, or if it's normal to have them, I guess, in this realm in general.
It's not. Um, I mean, especially here in the city, that would be kind of unusual, but not out of the question.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, both of you would know that they are winged people are usually seen as disciples of the gods. So either they are very religious people or actual avatars of the gods themselves.
Of course. Okay. Bloody avatar. What was this?
Is
Okay.
this anybody that would have seen in this tavern, since this is obviously a frequent place for me to go?
You
Would I
probably
have
would have
seen her
seen
around?
her around a bit, yeah.
Okay.
Although you go to different sects of the city, so...
So are you enamored with this little female? You keep looking at her.
I am not. No, just piqued my interest.
Oh, okay.
Just I haven't. I don't think I've seen anything like that before. So, kind of caught me off guard.
Well,
I know of it,
I
but
think I've seen her in here before. I do like coming in here. They have a great quiche.
okay. Oh yeah, this is my third day in this city. I think.
This is, third, yeah.
Yeah, third.
Okay. Well, I hope the city's been treating you well. I like it. I mean, I
More
call
or
it home.
less.
I call it home, so,
Yeah. Anything interesting to do around these parts, or?
I guess it depends on what you like to do.
Yeah, yeah. Kind
What
of,
are
kind
your
of makes sense.
particular interests?
Um, Good question. Uh,
I know it's always kind of awkward when
it is.
you're in an area that you're not familiar with. Uh, Not a whole lot of information to go off of. So I mean, no worries. Don't. I mean, some people are a little touchy about talking about themselves. So it's
Mhm.
it's 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 no problem. It's okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll tell you what. How about you sit down? We'll have some breakfast. I highly recommend the quiche. Probably the best quiche in the city. Just saying, my opinion.
Okay.
Have some breakfast, and we'll just have some general chit chat.
Okay.
You can tell me about some of the latest things that you've done, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, can do.
Cool beans. So we'll just sit down and have some breakfast.
Yeah. Well, yep, you find a table and get some food.
We were already at a table.
You were standing in the
Well,
tavern, I think.
technically
Oh.
we were standing and talking.
Oh,
But
okay. 'Cause I thought you dropped your book off like a table or
No,
something.
we bumped into each
I was just
other.
walking in.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, that kind of makes more sense.
Yeah, you ran into me, mister.
All right, my bad. Sorry, my bad.
All right.
All right.
So
Do I?
I'll ask him about the uh, most recent things he was doing. You know, what specifically brought him to the area. He did say he just finished up a task that he.
Mm-hmm.
DM.
Yeah,
Quick
yeah,
question. Do I see their food get delivered?
yeah.
Okay. So I've never actually had a quiche in real life, so I'm gonna assume my character hasn't either.
Oh my god, they are so
And,
good.
Fair enough.
And I smell it from afar. um, I simply get up and I walk over to him and I politely ask, excuse me, what exactly is that you are having?
Oh,
You
my
know more
young
about it,
lass.
so yeah,
It is
go for
dear
it.
heaven. It is the best, most amazing quiche in the entire city. You must have one.
Be okay if I sat with you?
Oh, by all means, I am always welcome to new people. I love.
My character
Oh.
orders a quiche. Just yeah.
Also, this is not just some random person walking up to you. This is literally the avatar you saw before.
Right.
Yes. Anyway, um, what what's the name of the city down south, or we did not come up with one? Well, we started
Um,
at.
the one you started at,
Yeah,
that is Brighton.
that's right. Anyway, I say the story. We started in Brighton. Uh, uh, I found two elves.
Yeah.
I think they're both elves.
No, tiefling, elf.
Tiefling elf. That's the right. Um, and we kind of just got together. We went and looked for some jobs on the job board. Went and killed a dire bear and a den of wolves that was harassing the city. Um, and then when we got back, we got given a note that was from the queen herself to come up here and do something for her. Can't really get into it, but I guess I think we did something right at least, which then caused the. Then we met the construct. Construct went with Tiefling
Yes.
up to the Tower of Magi, and that's it.
You sound like you've had quite the journey.
That I have, yes, and that's been in the past week.
Hey, so you know all those rolls you've been doing, Tech? You're supposed to have disadvantage because exhaustion.
Shit, I am too.
We won't worry about it. We'll worry about it going forward. But it's just
Oh
funny that we
yeah,
forgot about
true.
that.
So he's nodding. He's
Oop.
nodding off in between
Yeah, just
during the conversation.
Jeez.
Okay, nice to know.
No, he just looks very, very tired.
sorry.
We'll just
Last night
call him-
was
we'll
rough.
just call him
Just
sleepy.
started sliding off.
I didn't mean to roll that. I'm sorry. Shit. I didn't mean to.
Nah,
So,
you're
young
good.
lass, pardon my manners. My name is Suri. What is yours?
My name is Cordelia. Pleasure to meet you.
That's a
Hi.
lovely name.
I am Merton.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
What's got you in these parts? of this godforsaken world.
Just say I'm running from something.
Interesting.
Rather not get too into it.
I know we just met, but anything we can do about it? Anything we can do with the help?
Probably not. But I appreciate your
Okay.
concern.
All right.
So what brings you to our fine city?
Again, it's part of my past, and I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, so this is just part of your running path.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
fair enough. I've met
Anywhere
many
you're
people
trying to
that
get to?
are-
In particular, just away.
Okay.
Well, I've met many people that are going somewhere away from something to something. So it's always their business. They'll figure their path along the way.
Seem
Tis the
like
nature.
nice people. Would it be okay if I tagged along with whatever you plan on doing?
Oh, by all means, I'm from the city, so this is home to me. And I do things that take me all over. And as I told our new friend here, Merton, I'm always open to have fellow travelers along. It becomes a lonely journey sometimes. Even though I have lots of little towns and villages that I love visiting along. A lot of them have been very friendly to me and almost become second homes to me. So, but it's still, on the road, it gets kind of lonely at times.
I can agree with that.
Can understand.
Yeah. Just I have a question. The thing that you're running from, would it kill us? I guess, or would it harm us for helping you?
Think so.
Oh, cool. I'm down either way.
Just say it's branded me in some sort of way.
Were you a slave?
Again, my past is not something I necessarily want to bring up right now, if you don't mind.
I mean, okay, I was just asking. No worries.
When she said that she's been branded,
Mm.
can I just do like a once over of her and see if it's like a visible thing?
Do an investigation with disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Yep.
Because now I remember that exists.
So
That's still pretty
18.
good. It's still an 18. Alright.
I'm
I'll ask,
assuming you're not.
I'll ask
you know-
you, Jojo. Would it be a magical or physical brand?
It would be more of a magical.
Alright. Then,
But would it still be visible though? Because I mean, magical brands can, that I guess they could still be
Actually,
visible.
if you can sense the magic, you can see it,
yeah, I'd
no
Okay.
matter
say
what I'm wearing.
being a mutant like you are, and as magical affinitized you are, you would probably pick it up.
Okay.
And also, Suri would pick it up as well, since you are arcane.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not actively seeking, but if there's something that is kind of sticking its ugly head out, I mean,
Now, DM, would I know anything about this mark?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
anything about it seem familiar to me.
Mm, what schools of magic do you know again? Like, what schools of magic have you
Oh
been trained in?
God, I mean, I've kind of covered the spectrum, and that's because of mother.
Alright.
I mean, let's see.
Do you
Yeah, he's
know
got just a bit of everything.
conjuration
He
or
Let's see.
divination?
Once.
he knows divination, yes. And I think the only conjuration he has is Misty Step from his Fey past. His Fey Step, I mean.
Conjuration is not one of the schools specifically spent a lot of time. So
Alright. Will okay. So, do you know divination? Is the school of magic that you have learned?
spend some time with the scribes, evocation, enchantment, transmutation, abjuration. I'll kind of keep that last one to myself.
Alright.
Rude.
Yeah. So you would know it's a powerful form of magic, but you wouldn't know what it is.
Well, I mean, obviously, there's something about that mark that has piqued my interest. Although I can't quite lay my finger. But you want to keep it to yourself. It's entirely.
Fabulous. By the way, the
Suppose
quiche
we
was.
all have our secrets, so
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is.
You see my character take a bite of the quiche, by the way, and all you see is just her face just light up.
Oh, like it, do you?
It's delicious.
Best in the city.
Is there anywhere else in the city that makes fish?
Probably,
Yeah,
other
I'm asking
taverns.
a character.
yeah. A couple other taverns do so. Yeah.
Okay. Because this is the only tavern I've been in and
Yeah.
seen,
This is
so...
the only one you've been to, but a couple others do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fairly common around this
Yeah.
area, but this one is just. I find that this one they have a particular method that just makes it.
Okay.
Right.
It's just a personal taste, I suppose. But apparently, you know,
It's fabulous.
Miss Cordelia likes it. So.
Indeed.
It is good. I'll give it that.
It is good.
Definitely in the top 3. Is there anywhere, I guess, that we should look at around this city? Because, I mean, I've only been to the castle, the palace? Anyway, the Queen's residence. This tavern and the...
Is there a
What
reason
was it?
your
The
friends?
religious...
Is there a reason your friends went to the Tower of Magi?
How do you know they went to the Tower of Magi?
I
Because you
was
sat down
here.
with just as a... No, in one. They went there on the Queen's regard, I guess. Just something we found. Just nothing. No one in this town, I guess, would know about it. So they went up to the Tower of Magi to, I guess, see if they know anything about it. Can't really get much into it.
Okay, Merton, would you have given them both the notes you found? Or, no, actually, you only found one. Haha, sucks for you.
What
Threw
notes?
one under the bus.
The
Question mark?
the one you found under the church. That, you
I
know, was
have-
the whole point for going to the Tower Major.
I don't have that note. I'm not the one that grabbed it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't give it to you guys to read because you guys can't
Yes.
read it.
Exactly.
You
We don't.
have it.
None of us knew Abyssal.
Yeah, you have it, but I'm assuming you gave it
None
to
of us
them
knew
to go to the
Abyssal.
tower.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yes. Go to the Tower of Magi, but I'm going to keep the note here.
Sure.
But yes, no, they took the note with them.
Yeah.
If they survive that trip, who knows? I may never hear from them again.
Oh. All right.
But yes, that said note, I know literally nothing
Yeah,
about.
you know literally nothing about it. Alright, what are you guys doing?
Well, my character is now finished eating. And now I'm just kind of chilling with these two, so it's kind of whatever they want to do. Is there anything we should do? Should we go to the board and maybe get a job, or
We're going to do a quick glance at the board. Is there anything on it?
You can notice at least one or two things pinned there. Whether they're important or not is for you to determine.
Yeah, true. There's no harm in checking what there is. Merton's gonna stand up and walk to the board.
Yeah. You see,
Very slouchy.
you see a big white and blue poster that says that the Winter Festival is almost upon us. Which you would know because the town's been doing festival preparations the whole time you've been here. And the other thing is more or less the barkeeper asking for work. Well, for hands to work for him.
What, as in the bar?
Yeah. Like in
Oh.
the tavern and like
Yeah.
serving people and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit down and tell them what was there. So the only two that were up there was something about the Winter Festival and it being soon, and just this tavern looking for workers. No bounties, no nothing like that.
Well, I haven't reported in yet this morning, so I can always check and see if guild library has any that they want retrieved, or see what they have going on.
Am I able to join you, or is this?
I don't generally pull from the job board, so I get my
Okay.
I get all my work from guild. So
Am I able to join you on this? I guess.
I'm like a puppy dog. I'm
Yeah.
now going to follow you around. So
Can I come with you to this guild library, or is this just guild members only?
it's generally a guild business kind of a thing. So I
Okay.
can go in and I can meet back up with you later this afternoon.
Yeah, could do. Is there any, I guess, points of interest or anything I should see in this city?
Well, like I said, I mean, most of it's going to be based on your interest. I mean, this is a major city. It's going to have things for everybody.
True.
Does this guild have the only library, or is there one for the public?
The guild library is what I am. Is there like a public
Yeah,
library?
DM,
Yeah,
is there a public library?
I was waiting for that. Yes, there is a public library.
Okay. So yes, there is a library that is open to the rest of the populace can go to. Is there something in particular that you're looking?
Just books of magic. Or about magic.
I can some of that. Is there anything in particular that you're looking?
What was it called again, DM? That that brand is essentially like.
You wouldn't know what type of magic it is.
Okay, so I would just look
You-
for any type.
Yeah,
Okay.
you would just know you're branded, but you don't know what type it is or how powerful it is.
'Cause, I mean, my mother is the curator for the library.
Hmm.
For the guild library.
So you're born
So
into
I can, if you can give me some idea of what you're looking for, she knows everybody here.
Be able to talk to her? Okay, I guess I'm just.
I can introduce you to her. Just let me speak with her first.
Then I await your arrival. Or your response.
I love how
You know what I mean.
Talon sounds like he's reading a very badly written script.
I know! He just takes forever. He's just
He
looking
just
at it
ta-
over and
No.
that's why I was like, is he gonna answer me or is he gonna sit there?
Contemplating
Try.
my
Contemplating your answer.
Merton's just gonna speak up and just be like, yeah, while you go to your guild library or whatever, I'm just gonna go chill out at the public library.
Yeah, is there
I got
anything I
something
can
or something I
guide
need to
him
look
to?
at.
I mean,
Well,
obviously, I'm from this city, so I mean, I'm trying to find out what it is that he's looking for. So,
well,
I mean, is there anything that I can recommend?
It's not a question for me, really. It's more of what Merton's trying to do, and you would know some of the good places in the city, although they are usually.
I can guide you to whatever it is that you're looking for. I was born and raised in this city, so throw me a bone here.
Throw me a bone.
I'm asking you to throw
Damn.
me a bone.
There's a bone?
Where?
Shush, puppy.
Oh. Tell Wax that.
Yeah, I'll just ask for directions to the library, I guess, the public one.
Yeah. Okay. You guys
So I'll
can
tell him how
lead
to
him
get to the library.
Yeah.
All right.
While
And
you two go
actually,
off to the guild
Cordelia,
library.
if you would
Ooh,
like to
fancy.
go with him, perhaps you can look for whatever it is that you're looking for, and then I
Actually-
can meet up with you guys there.
First of all, would this public library have anything to do with any like books about magic or anything?
You're not in the library yet, so I'm not gonna answer that yet.
Okay, whatever. What
Walk into the library.
shit?
And I see books.
Okay, so who's
Wow,
going
so many
where?
books. I don't know how to read.
Who's going where? Because I know Merton's going to library now. I know Suri's
Yeah, I'm
going to
going
the
public
guild.
library.
I'm in the same library as Merton
Okay.
because Noel
Okay.
decided he told me to just look here for now until he speaks to his mother.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll do you guys first because you'll probably be quicker. So,
Okay.
you would know that, well, you would see that there is only very basic magic books in this library.
Thought so.
Dang.
I'm gonna look for any that has anything to do with, I guess, necromancy or the
And
basics.
I'm just looking for stuff about branding, magical branding. That's all I'm looking for.
And I'm gonna look for another book or books about just, I guess, the other deities that I have not really much knowledge of, just to learn up on.
Okay. Yeah, you can go through and find a pretty basic summary of all the deities that have once existed in this realm. But as for finding stuff on necromancy, there's pretty much nothing you can find in the library that does that.
Okay.
And Cordelia, your search for branding magic would get you directed to the book on basic divination. Although it doesn't tell you exactly what has branded you or what it does, you do know that some of the basic brands allow the caster to see where and to probe into the branded mind.
About me feeling, sensing the brand or anything, would I just sense it's there, or would I actually be able to see it? Like, see what it looks like and whatnot?
You sense it's there, but I'll direct you to Jojo for what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I got
If you want to explain it, at least you don't have to.
So, essentially, there is an actual brand underneath the my armor. You can't see it if you can't sense the magic. But if you
I
can sense the
can sense it.
magic, and since y'all did, essentially it looks like the thing on my actual character. Tink.
Oh, that little red thing.
I got you. This is what it looks like in Discord. Like up close.
Wow, man, making me work to get the stream to see it.
Oh shit, sorry.
I'm pretty sure it's on your shoulder, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. It's very tiny, but the stream might be able to see it.
Now me going over the very basic knowledge of the different deities, would that symbol have popped up anywhere?
And, well, her brand.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Streaming it now. Can I close my picture, DM?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not switching my OBS to pick up Discord. I'm sorry.
I was just making sure.
That's a very dangerous thing to do.
Yes.
Yes. Indeedy. Yeah, don't do that. That'd be bad. We don't know what's anybody's screen. Anywho,
Well, I think that would be.
It's pretty
I
much
think
all
that's
you.
us done here.
I just closed the book out of frustration and I put it back.
Yeah, me too. Just
and then
tired.
I go outside the library and I sit and wait. Because
I'm just gonna find another book that's just anywhere on another table or something. Just pick it up and go read it. Just to pass time.
Okay. Talon, what would you be doing?
I'll just be checking in with the guild. And seeing if anything else has come up, if there's anything specific that they need retrieved, or if there's any other business that they would need for me to handle. And then obviously I'll be stopping in to specifically talk to Mother about Cordelia and see if there's any way that I can bring Cordelia in, or if Mother can, take some time and have lunch with me and perhaps meet Cordelia that way.
Okay, well,
And
as
explain to her of everything that Cordelia has told me and not about what's going on, and then what perceptions I received from the mark or from Cordelia in general, and
Alright.
go from there.
well, as for items that are scattered around that the guild wants, you are able to see that there are at least 2 marked locations that haven't been taken yet. So you can go ahead and pick one of them to go to if you would so wish.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Yeah. I'll grab one that'll give us something to work with, and
Alright. As for your mother, she would be inclined to come out to you for lunch. So, in doing so, you tell her about the brand and feeling you got from Cordelia. You explain that it's magic. You aren't sure about it. And your mother thinks that with her vast amount of knowledge from the guild's library that she might be able to help.
okay. All right. Well, if we can, I told them that I would meet them at the library. They're down looking for some information there, and then we can find some place to eat from there and talk over lunch.
Alright.
I love eating, by the way.
Eating.
Me too.
So,
Yes.
Food's good.
Food.
food is always a good
My character
breaker
hasn't
for
experienced a
everything.
whole lot of fancy food before.
Oh, and you are so going to love this city.
Food. Alright. So you guys, I'd say you go to the library, pick everyone up. Would you have a conversation or go straight to a tavern or something?
Oh, we can walk it. We can talk a little bit as we go. Introduce Mother to
The others.
yes.
You back yet?
Quite a riveting conversation. This is.
So
I
this
know.
is
That's what
yeah.
I'm
So
saying.
sorry. So this is my mother, Elvina.
Yeah, I'm still
And
debating
then
whether I want to
there's
do a PR
Merton
voice for
and
this.
Cordelia. Huh?
Do
I'm,
it. Do
I'm
it.
still
do
debating
it.
whether I actually want to voice the mother.
Do it. You won't. You won't do it.
Oh, you think I won't?
You don't have to.
I want him to, that's why.
It's gonna be so good.
I don't think you will.
But I've already started doing it.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
I'm getting all wet.
Chill. Jesus.
Daddy, chill.
All
Daddy?
right, all right. Let's focus.
All right. So,
Let's-
Merton, Cordelia, this is my mother.
Your
mother?
mother. Your mother.
Mother. This is my mother. I'd like to introduce Elvina.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, Alvina.
Hello.
I'm Cordelia.
I've been
As he
told.
told you, I'm Merton.
I've been told about the brand that plagues you, and I thought I might be able to help.
Perfect. That would be most helpful.
So this is
Mer-
going to be
Mer-
a quiet walk.
Yes.
I prefer we go somewhere a little less crowded, if that is okay. To talk about it.
Of course.
There's
I've
a couple
been
places
requested
that we
for
could
lunch,
go.
so
There's a couple places that are a little off the normal path that are generally pretty quiet. We could
Off the beaten path. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, sorry.
But who beats a pop? Why would they punch the floor?
No, oh god, I hurt my
Of course, Mother's not taken aback by any barbaric actions
Nope.
since Father was a battle mage, but so,
So where are these places off the beaten path?
oh, you know, down alleyways, in the sewers, stuff like that.
Okay.
not quite
Yeah,
not
no.
quite the sewers. Mother isn't
Yeah.
Mother wasn't quite a sewer rat,
Okay.
but
Classy?
Yeah, the sewers kind of suck.
Martin, you were looking for something in the library as well, weren't you?
I was. It was just, I just wanted to, I guess, bump up my knowledge of all the other deities of this. I guess, yeah, just the other deities.
and Mother can so help you with that. She's well versed in a multitude. Oh,
I
she
am well
raised
versed
me with
in
with knowledge of
but
them all.
I'm curious that you would be religious. You don't look like the type.
yeah, I've had a change of heart recently.
Which,
Did you see a
Haven't,
god?
Let's
haven't
just stay
quite
with that.
found God, but you're seeking.
Did
I
you
have
see a god? I asked in character, did you see a god? Recently.
not that I know of. I'm not actually too sure.
I don't know, depending on the last session, you might have.
Yeah, I know. I know. But yeah, no, I've had a recent change of heart, and Alexa has been my my choice for a few years.
That is also my choice.
Ooh. Okay. Good to know.
As I am a cleric.
Mhm.
Priestess. Whatever you want to call it. Alright. Do we reach this place yet?
yeah.
Yeah. So where are we actually going?
Oh, you
So we're
know,
going
of
down an alley.
course.
We're going to an inn.
No,
Where
you're
are we
going
going?
you're going to an out of the way like inn, so it's not
Okay.
like overly in an alley or something.
I mean, wouldn't also another safe place be, the old library?
Allowed there because we're not guild members.
But
You have to
she's
remember
the
that.
curator, though.
And I'll explain the situation that the guild doesn't allow for visitors.
Okay.
So this was the best that we could.
And
Understandable.
we could
and
arrange.
she's like the proctor of the library. She's not like
I
the
know.
curator of the guild or anything.
I know.
You know.
She's the library lady.
Felix,
She can.
Is there
She
anything
scans
She's the
fancy
librarian.
to eat?
She's not quite that small, but okay.
Is there anything fancy here to eat, Talon?
There's not much.
Well,
to
you're
eat.
not going to be disappointed, so take your pick.
there's not a lot to eat,
That's-
but
that's
it's
why.
it's good in its own right.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a simple lunch. Nothing extravagant here.
Thing is extravagant to me. All right. To play with my character's feelings.
All right,
So I'll
you'll
see what
Continue.
what they have, what they're looking for specifically, and I'll let mom know about the task that I just picked up from the guild.
Mhm.
And see if there's any crossover, maybe something along the way that we might be able to stop off to help find information for them. You know what I'm saying? So see
Mhm.
where we can find some middle ground.
Just
And I'll let them know about what
Mhm.
I picked up too. It's like, hey, you guys are welcome to come along, and we can just make a day of it.
By the way, my character is looking at yours, essentially just waiting for you to order food so I can get the same thing.
Literally a puppy just sitting at the just
Yeah.
Literally.
puppy eyes waiting for food.
Instead of the tail wagging,
All
it's
right.
the
Well,
wings flapping very slightly.
I will kindly order for the table then.
She's hovering like
Knowing
maybe a
mother's
centimeter off
taste,
the ground,
and
just kind of
Like,
floating
yay!
behind you.
It's essentially like a tail wag. I'm super happy.
Cordelia, this isn't the finest dining. This is just a simple,
Run of the mill, just
You
simple
picked it, so I
pub
assume
grub
it's
for the
good.
city.
yeah.
So I mean, you're not going to be displeased by any stretch of the imagination. They do serve good food here,
Please
however
just trust me that
minimal it is.
please
So
please just trust me. Anything that you say is good is going to be amazing. And I just know it.
Jesus, what did they
well,
feed you?
I don't eat at any place that doesn't serve good food, so no worries.
I had a character. Am I allowed to say anything about my backstory to them? Just so they're tracking
You can
a
say
little bit?
whatever you want, man.
Okay, so just so y'all are tracking, yes, essentially I was abused and taken by taken by something, branded by them magically, and essentially a slave. Yes, so I wasn't fed very well, and I wasn't in the best conditions, and I fled. So that's essentially where I'm at.
Okay.
Okay. Back into character.
Gross, what's that?
Well, you guys can order food very quickly, and Cordelia is approached by Ciri's mother, in which she asks, "That is quite a curious brand you have. How did you come about it?"
I
Go mother.
look at her and I stand up and I walk away, gesturing her to follow me. Because I don't want to tell everyone. So,
Yeah, she does so.
okay. So I explained to her, well, as a child, I was taken and branded by a monster. And I'm not entirely sure how to get rid of it. And that's kind of all I know about my own brand, so.
Well, I can tell you that it is divination of quite a high level. Um, you yourself probably won't be able to be rid of it, as only the caster can dispel such a brand.
She says that. My character looks down in defeat. I was afraid of that.
Who do we need to kill? Wait.
Wait,
Oh well. I appreciate your input on the matter.
I can tell you that the brand only allows them to see your position, although this is a magic I am unfamiliar with to its origin, so I might not be 100% correct.
All right then. As after she says that, I go back to the group and I sit down.
So was be able to answer some questions for you.
Some, but not all. I appreciate you for bringing her here.
It was my pleasure. Mother has always taught me that it's good to help.
I'm gonna talk to Cornelia. No,
Mm.
not Cordelia. No, the mother,
Yeah.
Oh,
Albino.
and ask
Davina, yeah.
that one, and ask if there's, I guess, anywhere that's more adept in the magic of the whatever her brand is, that could possibly tell us more. If there is anything more to tell, I guess.
The only magical places are that of the guild and that of the tower. So
Oh,
there's not many places where you can find raw divination being used and learnt about.
okay.
Sorry, that was out of character. My bad. I just thought of something. I'm sorry.
Good to know.
Said tower. Do you mean the Tower of Magi? The one that Merton's friends went to?
Yes, the Tower of Magi is a very out of the way fort for people who are innate with magic to practice and become better and taught masters before released into cities.
I look at her with my puppy dog eyes. Do you think they'd be able to help me with this brand and maybe tell me more?
They might be able to.
And then I turn to Merton and Siri with my puppy dog eyes. Can we go? Y'all are some silent motherfuckers.
I was gonna ask a question, but you know what? Screw you.
Here, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna move you guys to the map, because I want you to see something.
Okay.
There you go.
I was gonna ask Cordelia if she remembers, I guess, what part of the world she was, held captive or whatever.
Are you looking at the map?
Yes.
Go all the way to the left.
Yeah.
It's this
That
island.
little island. Okay. Anyway, Suri, what was this item you need to go procure?
So what task did I get?
Alright. Your task tells you to go find what they guild suggests is a very raw magical item from around about this mountain range.
What mountain range?
This one.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
So
Said
they
mountain
want me
range
to
of
go
skin.
track down something from,
Oh, Tick, you should be.
from a mountain range.
Shit.
Yes, so you've got to go get a pretty raw magical item from that range of mountains.
You can give me a hand with this cover, please, someone?
I'll be back quickly.
Okay.
So, What are you guys gonna do?
You can always go to the tower later, but for now we can go get this item. I'm down to do that.
Quite a riveting response.
I know, like what the hello? Excuse me, Siri.
Yes.
I can wait on the Tower of Magi if you would like to go and procure your item. With our help, of course, if that is okay with you.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I mean, I invited you guys to come along. So, I mean, that's the work that they had for me. So it is entirely up to you if you would like to join. I mean, that is kind of where I'm going to be headed to.
Perfect. Mr. DM,
Yeah.
that is where we are planning on going. Do we need to...
to the magic item?
Yep.
Aye. Well, you know that this will take you quite some time, as that'll take you about 5 days
Okay.
to get there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very well. Should we rest for the journey ahead then? And prepare?
Somebody?
Question mark, question mark, question mark?
Anybody?
Yeah, I mean, we can you know, start pulling our stuff together. Hello.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I get up and I head back to the tavern.
Okay. So I'm guessing you guys are just gonna go in and rest until the next day.
Yes,
Until?
that's what I'm going to do.
What are you gonna do? You gonna go back and rest as well, or are you gonna go do your own thing?
Yeah, I mean, we can take and get our whatever supplies or whatever we're gonna need. I mean, my process is once I get a job, that I have to go do. I start figuring out what I'm gonna do. I go over the map, figure out what route I'm gonna take to get up there. I'll obviously kind of plan through villages or whatever that I've have been to, or see what's there that I haven't been to, so I'm at least somewhat familiar. I'm a creature of study, so I'm definitely constantly reading into everything as far as that goes.
Alright. What kind of supplies would you be looking for to bring with you?
Depending on the travel, I'll be looking at certain degree of rations. Obviously, if it's villages and stuff that I've been to, I know how long it's going to take me in between. What kind of how many stops I'm going to have to make. Along the way. As far as sleeping out in the wild. So there's definitely open range camping that I know I'm going to have to uh, take into consideration. Rations that I would need. You know, some of the stops that I know I can make if I can. Where I can resupply at. So I'm not carrying. I'm not going to be overladen with trying to carry rations for the entire trip from stop to finish. I know where I can stop at. in between to resupply in those cases.
Yeah.
But generally my typical is, a bedroll, because I know I'm going to be sleeping out on the wild at some point. You know, my tinderbox rations, that kind of thing. Obviously, if I'm going up north, I know it's going to be a little, I'm probably going to be a little bit cooler than than where we are. So I take that into account. And then studying my spells that I'm going to need for the trip up, just my general day-to-day knowledge, so I'm definitely going to be spending the night, studying up and, prepping any spells and stuff that that I may need.
Have no possessions of that sort, so I'm not really bothered or phased by it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you managed
Thing.
to get all the supplies that you would. So, like, rations enough to get there and back, and knowledge of the route and what possibly lies in the area. What do you do afterwards?
I mean, I'm gonna get some sleep. I know, 5 day journey. Might as well get some rest.
All right.
Oh yes,
Okay.
rest it is.
Well, since Mr. Tick is not here, we shall fast forward to the next morning.
I'm back.
Okay, we shall fast back to the night.
Rewind.
Rewind, recap. Cliff note
So,
version.
the party has decided to go to the item. It'll
Yep.
take them about 5 days. And
Okay.
is there anything you're doing before your rest? Because they're long resting
No.
until the next morning, and then they're leaving.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Okay. You'll long rest.
Obviously, while the long rest, I'll make the 2 potions. But
Yeah. And you can lose your exhaustion finally.
yeah, I was about to say that.
Alright. Also, during the
Sure.
night, I would like you, Merton, to make a wisdom save.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I would also like Cordelia to make a wisdom save.
He's like,
13.
What is that? Is a 1D?
It's a d20 plus whatever your wisdom is.
Leos.
It's
Okay.
+6 for wisdom. Wait, wisdom save?
Oh, that yeah. See.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, so yeah,
Hold
+6.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay. Yeah.
Just got a shit roll.
Okay.
Fuck.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
I'll start with Merton. Throughout the night, you find yourself going almost to sleep, and then you fade to black outside of your own body. You see a very daunting red light coming from in front of you, growing and growing. What exactly do you do?
I walk towards it.
As you approach, the light continues to grow, and inside of it, you see a black figure, a silhouette of what you think is a human. And then, as you continue to approach, it becomes more and more spider-like. What are you doing?
Merton says, we meet again. Do I get any response?
Meet again we do. you hear from the very back of your mind.
Sucks we're meeting like this, but I couldn't control that.
You have something.
Never wanted to see
that-
you again.
You have something that we need.
How many other people know that I have it?
Too many.
Shit. Well, since it's in my hands, come and get it.
Come and get it. Na 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 na.
And
This isn't a musical, alright? It's a serious moment.
Sorry.
alright, after you finish that sentence,
It's a musical now.
the red light charges you, and all you can see is red. And then you wake up the next morning. Cordelia,
Okay.
your wisdom save. You also find Purchase sleeping, but in the back of your mind, you feel something rummaging through, looking for something, and you begin to gain the urge to go home.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no no. Do I wake up to anything or?
That's, yeah, pretty much all you feel, and then you wake up with the crushing urge to go to the place you began.
Is there a way I can fight
It's
that?
not forcing
no?
her.
No, so urge is not forcing her. She
Yeah.
feels like she wants to go there.
Ugh. Like, so in my mind, I know I don't want to, but it's just an urge that I do want to. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. I try to push it to the back of my mind.
You attempt to bury it, but it lingers still through all you can manage to do to it.
And I have major anxiety today.
Oh yeah, you are.
My character, anytime she's sitting, her hand's just gonna be tapping.
Also, who's been paying for the food in the rooms, by the way?
The queen. Shh. Put it on her tab.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
It's fine.
Just the guild.
Yeah, well, I mean, Suri's been
hey,
leading
funny-
you around, so yeah, probably.
Hey, so funny thing about that though too, because of my backstory of the haunted one, there's like normal NPC people tend to want to help me out. So like my room and stuff should have been just free.
Well, you're a priestess
Essential.
anyway, so you don't need to pay for
Yeah,
your room in the
so-
first place.
So but bam! I don't got no gold anyways.
Uh.
Alright, continue.
Where y'all going?
I go downstairs and I stand by the door ready, waiting on the others. I'm just tapping away.
I will also go downstairs and have some food.
I'm downstairs enjoying my quiche.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
I'm
I'm
not
gonna join
even-
them in enjoying a quiche.
My character doesn't feel like eating right now. She just, yeah.
Do we want to grab horses, like a horse each, or we want to grab a horse and carriage?
Horse.
What? I mean, maybe someone's not adept at riding a horse.
That's true. I'm not.
You also have
I mean,
crippling
I can-
anxiety today,
I can
so
make
Yeah.
arrangements.
My
I can make
anxiety.
arrangements for us to have horses.
I mean, this bitch
But
can
it
fly,
depends
so I
on
mean,
what
she doesn't
your-
really need a horse.
Yeah, I mean, I
what
can't.
your
but-
abilities are.
So I may have wings, but my flying isn't
It's
totally the
his
best.
feet. Okay.
I was.
So
I
it's
never
just
really
normal
got the
speed.
opportunity.
Yes,
Yeah, I normally
it's the
really
same as
didn't
her
get the
normal speed.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we can
Imagine-
either get horse each or horse and carriage, or we can get 2 horses. So the person doesn't know how to ride, you can ride on someone with someone.
Can ride
Sounds
on
good to me.
someone. Sounds great.
Ride with someone.
Oh.
I mean, either either, to be honest.
I can
But
arrange for some transportation, get us out of the city, and up to a certain point. But it's not like we have
if we hit mountains, it's gonna be
con-
difficult.
continent-wide bus system here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm offering to pay for the horses if we need to buy them.
Okay, so
Are
who's
y'all-
arranging transportation? If any.
I mean, I like I said, I can arrange for certain assets, but even that's going to be limited to.
Then do it.
I mean, like I said, I'm offering to buy the horses.
Don't say you're gonna do something. Just do it, and tell us how you do it.
Like I've asked, it's like, is everyone here
ancient Chinese secret.
theoretically able to ride a horse, or is someone scared to ride a horse, or what's up?
I have never seen a horse.
Right. Okay.
Woohoo!
Looks like you're
Well, shit.
walking.
I'll just glide.
So is this 5 days on horseback, or would this be 5 days
This is 5 days without.
walking?
This would be
Okay.
about 3 days with.
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 to 3.5.
I mean, I'm good to either buy, 2 horses or guess a carriage if we really wanted to. Guess we could go to a horse and see how she or Cordelia feels about it. Because if not, she can either, we can get a carriage, she can ride in that, or she can just ride with someone.
For somebody that's never been on a horse, it's going to be a little awkward and
Oh,
it's gonna
I
be
know.
a little rough at first.
Gonna hurt the booty.
Not the booty.
The booty. On the real though, like, is anybody say that we're gonna go to a stable, or are y'all just
What I'm
gonna
asking, like-
assume? Don't ask. Just say you're going to.
I mean, I can take you guys straight down to the stable. I mean, it's one that we use
Okay.
to house
Quick question for the
Yeah,
DM,
let's-
if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Are these two talking to each other, or I guess question for y'all? Are y'all two talking to each other about the arrangements for walking or riding horses?
Yes, this has all been in character.
Because my anxiety's super high, I'm gonna go ahead and just say I've been listening in, and I'm just gonna say, can we hurry up and just go?
Sure. Let's go to the stable.
I mean,
Okay.
sure, but my concern is if you've never even been around a horse,
It's okay.
you know,
We'll figure it out.
you know,
We'll figure it out. My character's saying this, by the way. You can tell something's wrong with
Okay.
my character.
Well,
right
I'm
now,
gonna let
but-
the DM handle the rest of this then, as far as what the outcome is gonna be of that.
Do I need
Sure.
to do any?
Here's a horse.
Roll?
We all three have horses, and
Well, I don't know
Well-
about all three.
No,
let's
let's just,
gallop off into the sunset
let's tie a
or
rope to her.
sunrise. In this
I'll ride the
particular
horse
case.
and she'll be like a kite.
Should just.
Just
Right,
hold me by a string.
we'll
So-
strap her in and pull her along.
Yeah, instead of her just being at the 30 foot she's going the same speed as a horse.
All I have to do is just keep the wings up.
Yeah, you just gotta enjoy, pretend to be an airplane.
Alright, so you guys are going to the stable?
Stables,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you can manage to pick up however many horses you want. Do you want 2 or 3?
I'm gonna ask Cordelia if she seems fine on riding a horse.
Could I just like could I just ride with one of y'all?
Sure. I mean,
yeah.
I can take you on. I mean,
Perfect.
I'm comfortable with horses, so we can just take the third and transfer maybe some of the gear, that we might have had just to try to counter some of the added weight on my horse.
Yep.
Just drape that across the third horse.
Let's do it.
So you guys are
Sorry.
getting 3 horses?
Nice.
So
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we get 3 horses.
But only 2 of them are being ridden on. The third one
One's
being used
just a
essentially
pack
as
mule,
like
yeah.
a
Yeah.
pack mule.
Of course.
Yeah. It'll be a gold for 3 horses.
Merton will throw up a gold to the merchant or stable master or whatever it is.
I don't have anything. So.
I can cover that. It's
I've
all
got it.
gonna fall
Fine.
under
Put it on the guild's tab.
guild expense anyway, basically.
Put it on the guild's tab.
I've already threw a gold to the
Yes,
stable
yeah.
master.
I'm not gonna stop you from giving him another gold, but that's up to you.
I've already thrown him the 1 gold, alright?
Yeah.
I just tell him is like, don't worry about it. This is guild business, so we will take care of that as much as we can.
The small kobold stable master says, "I don't really care anyway," and turns back into his stable as you 3 now have horses.
Don't really care anyway. Take them and leave. Oh, I like it. I
Just
like
try to bring him back this time.
it. Yeah, like nah, fuck them. We're just gonna leave them.
Yeah. I've left with a couple of his horses, and unfortunately, they didn't quite make it back.
Oh, that's fucked.
You must suck. Anyway.
I tried telling him it wasn't my fault. He just doesn't. He doesn't like.
He
that
just
very
ignores you at this point.
Alright, let's go.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Tell me no?
I
It's guild
awkwardly
business.
get on the horse.
Yeah.
I awkwardly get on the horse behind someone.
I help pull her up, and we'll get her accustomed. Crash
Yeah.
course.
Alright. So, I'm assuming you guys set off on your journey?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. So,
Tally ho!
you set off for the first day of your travel. You make it to here with, let's see, no issues.
Did
You
not
make it.
like the way you said that.
You make
Wait,
it.
make
No,
it
got
how
no
far?
camera.
We just traveled like 1 hexagon.
You make it to about here, and at this point, the snow and wind in the area begins to very quickly pick up around you as the area suddenly is encompassed by a blizzard, and you are all in the middle of it.
Well, shit.
Well, hasty.
Make a perception check or something, because
If you
my
want to
character's
do
just looking around at this
I mean,
point.
knowing the area, is this something that is unusual or?
this happens very regularly. Blizzards are very common.
Okay.
It's new to me, so
Do they
So
they
I'll
last a
I'll
while,
kind
or
of
are they like a
leading
quick?
guide into, hasty
Mhm.
shelter. If that means digging into a snowdrift and
Yeah.
getting the horses bedded down and
Well, you
prepping for a long winter's night.
you managed to uh you know that these are very common. They're not very out of place and last for quite a while depending on where it is. You manage to find a spot to kind of make a good enough camp, if you would so wish.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure someone was making a perception check at some point,
Yeah.
and it would be disadvantage with a blizzard, but
I mean, it's
yeah.
so bad.
You don't really see anything. You can see about 20 feet out from you, and that's
Looks like
about it.
snow.
It's all just very quickly moving
Just-
snow.
All right. Looks good to me, I guess.
I'm gonna try and just hear anything other than the blizzard, I guess.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
wasn't. I was
okay.
too busy trying to get everybody together and
Oh,
grabbing the gear off the horse and
that's a nat one.
really be paying attention much of anything else going on around me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hear if any other, footsteps, any rustling that seems abnormal.
um,
I'm waiting on a roll from you.
yeah, give me a perception with disadvantage. Actually, you have advantage on
Yeah,
hearing?
so it just knows it
Yeah,
out.
so it knows it
No,
out.
hearing and smell.
Alright. You don't really hear anything because the blizzard is very heavily coming
Mhm.
down. But for smell, you pick up something that very much does not belong anywhere. You get the faint scent of rotting flesh, and blood coming, and it's growing in strength.
Better not be more shulked, I swear to God. I'm gonna let the rest of the party know that I smell rotten flesh, and it's smells like it's getting stronger.
Rotten flesh.
Yes, it's nothing good.
Is that a statement that would strike me
Um,
in any way?
you wouldn't have seen these before, but you would know of them. Uh, there is very minor, undead creatures that roam, especially during wintertime. They tend to hide within blizzards. You wouldn't know exactly what they are, but you know they're bad, and you've heard stories about them.
Why am I thinking about Game of Thrones now?
That's where you got the idea from.
Oh, what a.
No, I don't actually know.
I did
Oh.
not actually.
I thought you were being serious, bro.
I'll pass on the what I've heard, and at least my portion of the knowledge, onto them of what I'm familiar with.
Guess I just stare at the blizzard.
I mean, is there really much we can do? We're really in a blizzard.
I know. We're essentially kind of stuck right now, so I'm just kind of looking out into the blizzard.
Just be prepared. So
Staring
Okay.
hard.
taking up a defensive posture.
Alright.
After hearing Shuri say that they can be quite dangerous, I'm going to pull out my shield as well with my sword.
I pull out my shield and mace,
Alright.
staring into the blizzard.
Well, at about this point, you would notice that coming out of the blizzard, you see 3 ghouls emerge.
Oh, they look spooky. Those horses got dumpies.
Hold on, I gotta see this now. Oh my god!
Well, one of them does. Anyway, I'm going to stand up and just walk over this log. And just be on the ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back towards the horses just a little bit.
Sorry, you doing anything?
Trying to figure out which one I am.
You're this
You're
one.
this
This
one?
one?
Oh, okay. And they're coming from where?
Bottom
Over
right.
here.
That's these guys. Okay, all right.
I'd say you'd only really have your movement because we haven't gone into combat yet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for what my thought is, I want to step up a little bit because I don't want to catch them in it. And I will, I'll be prepping Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave. That's a move I haven't heard in a while.
I love Thunderwave. I also love Shatter.
Alright.
Fabulous.
And I've also had a bloody total bloody party wipeout from a thunderclap.
Oh god, yeah.
From an ally.
Oh no.
Alright.
Don't say that. I'm
Upon
not trying.
the ghouls seeing some lurking in the blizzard, they screech at a very high-pitched resonance with each other, and they begin to charge you. So everybody rolls initiative, baby.
I do not.
I used to say sucker, thank you. Oh.
No.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
shit.
Yikes.
God, I'm trying to look at this sheet. Where's my...
It's gonna be initiative next to your armor class.
Yeah, so it'll be +3.
Okay, there we go. All right, that's what I...
I got you. I got you. Oh god.
God damn.
I mean, at least I got my natural run out the way, I guess, right?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
But it kind of is probably going to screw me over. Yeah, it's going to screw me over. Shit.
Yeah, you're going last.
Yep.
Oh
Alright.
wow! I get first turn.
Yeah, you do.
That's what happens when you have alert.
Oh shit. Okay.
Here we go again.
I should probably change this music, huh?
Hmm. Kind of vibing to the tavern music, but
Let's go with this.
fine. Oh, that's right. You don't have spiritual guardians yet.
No, I don't.
I think this one might be better.
I have spiritual weapon.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay. Cast guiding bolt.
Alright.
Which one?
The level 3 one.
No, I mean at which one?
Oh,
It's also
At this
helpful
one.
to know that you're casting it at level 3.
yes. Okay, which means I need to roll.
You
That's a +6 as well, so it's just another.
Alright.
okay.
What does your guiding bolt look like when you cast it?
What do you mean?
Like,
It's a flash of light.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just
but is
straight
it
light.
anything? Is it anything like flavored to your character? Like, would it look any different? Because your type of magic is very different to Suri's type of magic and that sort of thing.
Purple's my favorite color. I mean, it could be in a slight purple tint. Would that work?
Yeah, if that's what you want it to look like.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
As you see the ghouls emerge from the blizzard, you call from your divine powers and send forth a streak of very fast purple light searing into one of the ghouls. Go ahead and roll damage.
Or it's a second level. God damn it. Okay. I meant to say second level, not third level. But just 5d6. I think that's what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sheesh. Yeah. Your guiding bolt strikes into the face of the ghoul, searing its face, which is now very crispy.
Crispy boy.
Alright. Anything else you're doing?
Uh, that okay. I will also. Let's see. I'm also gonna cast spiritual weapon,
Alright.
which is another.
What does your spiritual weapon look like? Because you can choose whatever it looks like.
Let's make it look like a great sword.
Okay.
Just a normal standard great sword.
It looks
Anything
like a
look different?
flaming great sword.
Okay.
Would that be okay? Cool.
I mean, I've seen ones that people make it like a giant lollipop.
I cast it like
Great.
near that guy. So
Yeah.
yeah. There you go.
Just gonna.
Okay. It
Alright.
doesn't hit him, so. But I did cast it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't hit him.
Yeah, no.
All right, well that's it. I end my turn.
Alright. Well, after being seared to the face and having a spiritual greatsword pass by him, it is going to rush to the closest thing, which is Merton. and he is going
Okay.
to rush up to you, leap at you, and attempt to take a chomp.
Okay.
17 hit?
No.
No? Okay.
I pulled out
Oh.
my shield. I've now got 19. But if I didn't have my shield, it would have hit me.
Alright. As you see the ghoul attempt to leap at you, you manage to bring up your shield and bash him off of you. Seeing one of the ghouls rush into combat, another of his friends rushes to take a bite. Which is a crit. So,
Word.
poor
Ouch.
Suri is getting a leaping ghoul to the face. Taking 16 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
That was a crit though, so.
Yep, I rolled very high and also very low.
Love that the rolls are in ascending order too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alright, Suri, it is your turn.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna launch my second level thunder wave.
Yeah? Okay.
15 foot.
So 3, 8. Yeah, I need to switch to this. So
So what it's like that?
3.
Oh, is it?
It's a 15-foot square, I think.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it
15 foot
is.
square.
Yeah.
So it's like that, I think. Roughly.
That's a rectangle, buddy.
Mate, you try
That was
It
a
making
might
10 by
15.
just
15.
miss Merton.
You try
He
making
might
a
he
fucking
might
15.
catch he might catch, fringe on this one.
Oh, it doesn't matter if it hits me. If it hits me, it hits me. Heh. Whoopie do.
Alright, so they just have to do their saving throw.
Uh,
So,
Constitution
how
saving
are you
throw.
gonna place this?
yeah. Which way are you firing the thunder wave?
I mean, pretty much straight out in front of me towards the one that's in front of me, obviously.
Alright, so I think both Merton and the ghoul.
Yeah, it'll just be this ghoul too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of straight out.
Yeah. So Merton and the ghoul have to make constitution saves.
I didn't make it.
That's a yikes.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt a
Because the ghoul did.
Oh, the ghoul made it?
bit.
2
Damn.
nat 1s in a row. Let's go.
Oh no.
All right, so it's gonna be a 3d8, and he'll take half the damage. He won't be pushed back, unfortunately, but he's still gonna take at least half that damage. So
And I take full brunt of it.
roll this
And you
out
get yeeted
here.
10 feet.
So he's
You
only
get
gonna
punched.
take 6 damage.
Not horrible damage, but what? And I get.
You get yeeted
How would
10
this
feet.
work?
I'm
Would I
pretty
just
sure.
go?
Considering the fact that he just did 16 to me, bastard.
Would I go through this dude?
So
Or
the
which?
way it was
Which way
fired,
would I
it
go?
was fired in this direction, so you would get yeeted like over here.
Oh.
Because it's
Go
10
on.
feet. It throws you
Okay.
10 feet, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
Yeah. So you just got blasted by your own
So
teammate from
sorry,
one
man.
ghoul to the other ghoul.
That's fine.
At which point, you also notice these ghouls.
Oh. Oh no.
So,
Fine.
Right. And
That's
as a bonus action, let's see how far can I go. I'll do Misty Step,
okay.
which is 30 feet. Where's the measuring tool on this thing?
the left. Yeah, there you go.
All right. So yeah.
Bear in mind, you can only see 20 feet away from you. Because Blizzard.
Yeah, that's true. So shit. All right, so that should work out fine there. Pop up there.
Well, hi there.
Hello.
Alright. Does Suri have any specific way they cast their spells? Or any way that they look like? Or are they just basic wizarding spells?
Just basic. I mean, Misty Step is considered a bonus action kind of a thing, and it's this one in particular, Misty Step is verbal.
Hmm. Alright. That concludes your turn, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Alright. The ghoul that is now being fed Merton will go ahead and take a strike
So sorry, Merton.
for a 18, which almost
Nope.
hits.
Most. Where are my signs there?
Alright. It is now your turn, Merton.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna swing at this dude, the one beneath me,
Okay.
with my silver sword. 13.
13 hits. You bring
Oh,
your sword down
yeah.
and manage to connect to the ghoul.
Right damage. Damn it.
Alright. Yeah, using your silver sword, you don't get any bonuses that you thought you might have. But the ghoul does indeed take a very decent cut from your sword.
I am. Screw it. Yeah, I'm gonna action surge, and then hit him again.
Alright.
Nice action surge.
Action Sergei.
Yeah.
Alright. You pull your sword out of the ghoul and swing it down for another hit. Dealing another pretty good amount of damage, at which this ghoul is now missing its arm.
Oh.
That is my turn done.
Alright. Cordelia.
Can you make this ghoul do a dex saving throw?
Okie dokie. It's 5.
5? Okay, it hits then. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and roll a 1d8 of radiant damage.
Sacred flame, by the way.
Yeah, I
Yes,
noticed.
Sacred Flame, sorry. And it
Alright.
hits him for 5, so.
As the ghoul takes another radiant hit, it is crumpled to the ground, and just when you think it's about to stop moving, it starts to get back up.
I like that. Did I like kill it and then it come back?
From what you can see, it is very badly hurt.
Okay. Good. Good, 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 good.
Is that all you're doing?
No, I'm also gonna recast my this thing.
Okay.
You don't, what do
And
you
I'm
mean
gonna try
recast it?
to hit him again.
You
Okay.
can move it and hit
Yeah,
just as your
So
bonus
you-
action.
you only need to cast it once, and now spiritual weapon you can use at your free will. It doesn't cost it. Oh yeah, it does cost us
Yeah,
bonus action. Hey,
It does.
I think it
yeah.
uses a bonus action to tell it what to do.
So actually, funny thing about that spiritual weapon, it only lasts for a duration of 1 minute. So yes, I would have to recast it. Essentially.
Yeah, every 10
Yeah.
rounds.
yeah. Each round is 6 seconds.
What? Gosh. Okay, yeah, move it
Where are you gonna move it? To this guy?
to this guy. Yeah. What the fuck his ass up? Or I'm hoping I. Alright, let me 1d20. Let's see what else. Plus 6.
Alright. You tell your sword to move and attack once more, and the sword brings itself down, slashing through the ghoul.
8 damage.
Alright. The ghoul takes its hit and falls back down to the ground. Although it is once again getting back up.
These are some tough critters, eh? Alright, and that is the end of my turn, by the way.
Alright. Well, these ghouls, now having a fresh target from the blizzard, rush over and begin to take leaps, one of which misses.
And while I see these guys rush at me, I'm going to cast my sign. Which one is it? Quinn, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So as a reaction, I can add +5 to my AC